Alright guys, Bo is here. Step 1 of van build. So this is after you plan everything, kind of tape it up on the floor how you want things are and the way you like it. You put it on paper because the vinyl floor and stuff then it's gonna be covered with. So put it on paper. Now we take everything off, and the first thing is the sound deadening. The factory already have the sound deadening on these walls, but there's some areas like the windows and stuff they don't have it. So what I'm using is this Kilmat. This is a 50 millimeter. Okay, it is the same thickness as the factory one. Okay, the factory already have some on his wheel well as well, but one box of these can cover a lot. You don't cover 100% of these, like how I did here. You know, just put the main. I think if you can cover, I think it's 40% of the area, you're good. But since we have a lot, might as well, it won't hurt. Especially the wheel well. Okay, it makes a lot of difference when you drive the gravel and stuff on a rocky road. You can hear the rumbling. By having these, it makes it really tight, quiet, a lot quiet sound. And then a lot of extra of these, we just go once more over the factory, might as well. And then we're gonna take off the top here and put another layer on top. That. And then you can see these smaller pieces, we just put it there, we just don't throw it away, might as well just, you know, try to fill out the area. So that's the first step. It's good to have one of these rollers. Works so well like this, because this thing is aluminum and can cut your fingers. Demo time, you guys. These panels are very easy to take off, and as you can see behind it, there's no insulation at all, but they do have the factory sound deadening on these ribs right here. I mean these middle piece right here, and besides that, it's so thin that it's about a 1/4 inch. So it's not providing any insulation. It looks good though, if you choose to leave it, but you do lose some space. As you can see right here, it curves so much. If you want to build cabinet and stuff, it's just so hard to do. If you have a passenger van, yeah, these are good. Maybe you can take it off and put insulation and put it back. We decided not to keep it. These lights are also easy to take off. Just a little pin right here. Just press it down. It comes right off. And works perfect if you have these kind of tools. These are plastics, so you don't scratch the paint. And all you have to do, reach in there, pop it. See? So all you have to do is reach that between the pin and just pop it. The demo part is done. The sound deadening is done. Now next is going to be the insulation. I'm going to use the 3M Thinsulate, which is really nice material. I'm waiting for it to arrive, In the meantime, also waiting for the floor. We need to do the insulation and the floor before we can start doing some framings and the wiring, all the electrical stuff, and then the fans on the top. As far as materials, right now these days a lot of people are building vans. It is hard to find. There's a lot of things that sold out, a lot of things are back ordered. So if you're doing a van build, like I know a couple of people are watching and building along me right now, and yeah, if you can get, you know what you're gonna need, and you get all the list of materials together, do that first. Order your parts, because there are, I looked at the refrigerator that is back ordered until December. This is July. So yeah, there's some stuff that that's hard to find, and it could hold you back. It could hold your build back, because you gotta have it before you can move on to stuff. All right, that's just a couple of advice. The Thinsulate material that I'm using is this. Like this. You can find this on Amazon, and it's really very easy to apply, easy to cut with the scissor or the blade, and then spray glue, and then just attach it to the wall. All right, I was on my way to Home Depot, and right before I exit, I looked over here. Hey, my foam is delivered. I mean the insulation. So forget about Home Depot. Let's do the insulation today. My insulation at this time, I ordered a little bit different one. It's kind of more upgraded. This one comes crimped on both sides, and it's already compressed. So after you install, it's supposed to expand to a 1 inch. So it will be similar to this. Okay, if you compress it, it's gonna be that small. So it's gonna expand after you install. So by having crimped on both sides like this, it looks cleaner and it's easier to cut. You can use scissors to cut this, or you can just use utility knife. You can use utility knife to cut. What I do is I just measure how the size I want and draw a line here, and I can put it on the piece of wood right here and have a stick to hold it down, and then just cut it along. Or not, you can just cut it along the line with the scissors. And I'm using the Gorilla. This is spray adhesive, heavy duty. This is indoor, outdoor. You can also use the 3M90 if you prefer. You like the 3M brand. I don't have a problem with any of those. It just the 3M was not available at the Home Depot yesterday, so I grabbed this. It's not bad. I've used the glue, the Gorilla brand. It's pretty good. It bonds really well. So all right, it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna start doing all the insulation today, and then I'll give you an update. Okay, part 2 is complete. Well, 99% complete. All the insulations almost done except these windows here, because I don't do this part yet because we're gonna cut it to install this small window. So, and I have about 4 feet left. This is perfect. This roll was 30 feet by 60 inches. Works out perfectly because across the van is 55 inches. So you have a little bit of overlap on each side, which is good. You don't have to do a lot of trimming. Just measure the width and then cut and use it all. So, all right. Part 2 is done. Now we're gonna do the floor, and then tomorrow all my electrical components gonna arrive. Then we can start work on the electrical. And another thing, like I said, it's parts are so hard to order now. My roof racks are sold out, so I don't know when it's gonna come in. Right now I cannot do any solar panel on the top, so it's gonna hold us back a little bit. So also 1 can of glue is enough. There's a little bit left, which is perfect. It works out. Okay, it's a little bit late now, 8 o'clock. I'm gonna call it a day. Let's go do some more research and shopping for more parts. And want to end this video, the first one right here. Want to thank you everybody watching, and I'm excited to continue on too, but it's a lot of work to do. It takes a lot of time. Okay, don't forget, please, if you haven't, please subscribe, share, and like. Give me thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching.